Hello, people. Yeah, man, check this out. We're checking out, whoa, we're checking out the Mistweaver Monk. All right, calm down, settle down. I'm settled now. Take a deep breath. We're in. Time to look at it, all right? This is Breath of the Jade Serpent. I've made a lot of claims before in my life, but this one has to be probably one of 5 things I've ever said that are true. All right, the coolest. This has got to be the coolest ability they've added for any healing spec in this WoD beta. All right, basically, if you haven't read it, it just does this AoE cone of amazingness from wherever your statue is facing towards you. So a lot of implications here. You can put the statue down in front of melee or something like that. That's on the other side. But watch this. Watch the damage or the healing it does as well. I mean, this is nothing to sneeze at. This is ticking on each one of these things for 5k crits. That's a good amount of healing every second. And this lasts for quite a long time. I don't know. This is such a cool... I'm going to show you this. Watch. Just the solo animation. It is so good looking. I literally can't say this enough. Look how good looking this is. It's so... It's a very... nice. Look at that. Alec is just getting showered in this shit. It's crazy. Unreal. Unreality. Next up, the all too familiar Chai explosion. All right. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos, this talent doesn't change much. It does interact pretty heavily with Eminence. So it's going to do a heal. It's going to do some extra healing. It's going to do some more healing. It's going to do some even more healing. It's pretty nuts. This is actually, it does like a hot, and it's, I don't know, it's crazy. But the more important part of this is this this 4-chi thing. Now, personally, I don't like the whole fist weaving thing, as they so deem it. And I definitely won't, now that they've demarcated the 2, I will not be playing, if I play this character, I will not be playing that type of play at all. But watch what happens. Basically, whomever it heals. Now, I don't know how this works, unfortunately, with multiple people, but it puts this ring of 8 spheres down around them. That's pretty cool. It looks cool, and it's good because the new, the way they handle themselves now is they kind of explode and heal the closest person. So it took me a few attempts to realize this, but it's actually putting it on me. It has nothing to do with who you're kicking. So, if Eminence is healing from this, somebody far away, then I suppose that's where that's going to go. But honestly, I can't speculate because it's always going to heal you, right? Unless you're at full health. So it's kind of tough to control. Because of that, I don't think this is a good talent, especially compared to the other 2. The first one you could do wonders with. It's godlike. And this third one is pretty interesting as well, and I'll show you why. But this one, since you can't even control where those go, I don't know, I guess this is for fist weaving. It's the only time, like if you want to do pure fist weave, pure fist weave, then you got to punch them and you got to blackout kick them with this Chai explosion. It's going to put down little orbs. It's going to be pretty nuts. So there you go. Yeah, I figured it out there that it is actually putting it on me. And final one is Path O Mist, of course. This is a really unique idea. All right, let's put it that way. Very, very, very unique. It's like a banana riding an elephant. Like, whoa, what the hell? How does that even happen? Nobody knows. Nobody, just like this, nobody knows how this works. The tooltip kind of gives you a hint, but I don't really know who reads those. Not me. I don't read them. So I'm assuming you're not reading them either, and we're going to just go on this magical trip together. All right, it's a blind, it's pure exhilaration. All right, watch this. Watch this. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy. I mean, how amazing is that? I love this concept. I'm not really sure if it's going to be any good for raiding. It means you have to move a lot to even put these down. So, yeah. I mean, if you're stood still, it only puts the 1 down. But pretty much every time you move a certain... This seems fixed as well, and you're going to see why. Because if I roll, it puts like an even fixed amount down. No matter how far I roll, how far I move, it always has the exact same interval between them. So there's some under the hood stuff going on here with this one. But I love this concept a lot. Especially if you're using Chi Torpedo. This seems like it would have great synergy. You can just go back and forth 3 times, and then there'd be like a line of them somewhere, and the Chi Torpedo would be healing as well. So I personally like the concept. Unfortunately, I've never been a big fan of Mistweaver because it's just, it's too much melee. I don't like that. I don't like being in melee, but now that they've demarcated the specs, I think I'll probably give it a shot. These 100 talents are quite interesting, except for Chai Explosion. It's terrible. I would kill it if I could. but I'm not going to kill. I might buy a present for this one, and I would certainly marry the first. Perhaps even start a family with it because it is that intense. I love it. I personally do. So if you guys have any questions on this video, we will be accepting questions. So feel free to ask. This is probably going to be a one-time thing, though. So we're just trying that out, like a beta test of accepting questions currently.